I'd go for a quick spin today and do something I've never done before in this car. The weather is half decent and not too wet, and it seems like a good opportunity to have some fun. So, today I'm going to try a couple of different speed tests. This is something that I've mentioned before and also something that has been requested in the comments. So I thought I'd give it a go. 0 to 62 miles an hour is the one that I'm most curious about, as I want to compare my car with Volkswagen's published 7.5 seconds. I'm wondering if my car will be quicker or slower. I'll also try a few other speed windows, such as 40 to 70 miles an hour, and play around with different gears. Have a bit of fun. Let's see how we get on. I'm not going to chat too much, so enjoy the smooth Golf GTD drive and look out for those tests. There's a lot of country lanes around my area, so I'll get onto some better roads soon. The CO2 emissions are also worth a mention on this car, at just 109 grams per kilometre. I mean, that is amazing. It's an 8-year-old car, 109 grams. Road tax is only £20 a year. It must be one of the only cheap things left. Road tax on a Golf GTD, 20 quid. You'd be hard pushed to get a takeaway for 2 for that nowadays. A year's motoring, £20. Thank you very much. So I checked my tyres the other day and my 2 fronts were a bit low, so I've put all 4 tyres at 35 psi, which is 1 psi below the recommendation for the number of people I usually have in the car. So that is how the tyres are set. I've also got about 1/3 of a tank of fuel. In case you hear some distortion during this video, I'm afraid my microphone had a bit of a moment during recording, so you might notice a few quirky rumble sounds here and there from inside the cabin during the drive, partly thanks to our lovely potholed UK roads. Right, okay, let's give this a go. Wow, that really pulls from 3rd gear. I didn't even get into 4th. What I'll do when I get back, when I edit it, I'll add a stopwatch to that and we'll see where we got to at 62 on the counter. It's a pleasure to drive, it really is. Steering is tight. It's not a new car anymore and it just feels so well built. Trim fit's still really good. All the switch gear works. Everything's clean and tidy. My only gripe is the leather steering wheel. It's lovely, feels really good, does the job, but it scuffs. But I suppose all leather steering wheels would do that, won't they? Bit of a bumpy old road this. Not very good for my fear of potholes. Really don't like them. It's worth popping up the top of this hill, as you'll see. Let's let this guy through, shall we? I think they look quite good, those electric Polestars. Owned by Volvo, apparently. Diesel or electric? There's a debate for you. South Downs. So here's a random windmill. There's 2 up there and they are called Jack and Jill. They are a good 160 years old. But enough of that, and back to some driving about and a bit of fun. Okay, Okay, so we're going to be heading on to a dual carriageway in a minute. I'm in 5th gear. I find when I'm in 5th and I'm doing what I'm doing now, 40, 45 miles an hour, but probably needs to be 45, but definitely 50. It'll pull quite nicely. It'll pull an awful lot better in 4th, but we'll think about fuel, don't we, I suppose. I was just going to cruise into 6th gear. So it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's getting a bit busy. So here we are, 6th gear, 60 miles an hour. Let's just go to 70. Nah, just missed it. Let's give it another go. Down to 60. Come on. Okay, go. Very, very gradual. Let's do that from 5th. Rev counter's up at 2000. So 60, go. Much better. So again, down to 60, go. Nice. So I'm going to go around this roundabout and head back up north. Pull onto the dual carriageway. I'll pull onto the dual carriageway in 3rd. Let's see how we get on from there. I'm just going to hover in 3rd until we get past the speed limit, dodge these potholes. So 40 miles an hour. Okay, go. Straight to 70 without changing gear at all. Lovely. 3rd gear, 40 to 70. I'll put a stopwatch up on that, hopefully. Let's pull over here. I thought I'd pull over here and we'll try a 0 to 70. The only thing is, I need to wait for a good gap. There we go. There's one coming out. Right, go. Lovely. Wonder how quick that was. Not bad for a 2 litre, 180 odd brake horsepower, is it? So the other one I want to do is the one I probably use most often, which is when I'm just coming onto a motorway in 4th gear. 40 miles an hour, up to 70. It's a really, really smooth range, I find. So let's just slow down a bit. get to about 50 miles an hour, then it really starts to pull, but it's a really, really nice, if you can't be bothered to change gear, it's a really nice range to be in. Really, you'd probably go from 3rd gear to 4th gear, 5th gear, but if you just want to do a quick whiz, 40 to 70, this engine is perfect in that range. So 6th gear, let's get out to 70. 1900 revs. Just kind of floating on the accelerator. Little push, and it will just start climbing. Really is an absolute beauty. Sometimes I drive in this for 4 hours. No problem at all. With a brake, of course. Has to be said. One thing I was thinking about the other day is I've never driven an electric car, not a fully electric one. I've driven a hybrid before. Pretty underwhelming, to be honest. But I've never driven a petrol. And I wonder how instant the power is. I hear it's really good. I can imagine it's just like flicking on a light switch, I guess. It's an electric motor. You say go and it goes. There's no waiting for a bit of a combustion pop and bang to get going. So I can see the advantages there. But the lack of noise, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get to drive an electric car and we'll see how it goes and what I think of it. Has anyone got an electric Golf? The e-Golf? Has anyone tried that? Maybe I should test drive one day. I'm certainly up for it. I suppose as the years tick by, we probably won't have much choice. And anyone with a Golf GTD will have a little nugget of gold, I would have thought. So I think that's pretty much all the fun and games for today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you've tried an electric car or an e-Golf, or know any other stats about Golfs in the comments. And if you are up for liking this video, that would be really appreciated. As apparently, when I watch all these other YouTube videos, it really helps the algorithms. I suppose that's a good thing. So until the next time, when I'm going to show you one of my favourite noises on this car. See you then.